Back with another video. Let's talk about Jurassic World Rebirth. Spoiler review. You guys see my out the theater review now that I had some time to really think about it. I enjoyed the film for what it was. By this being the 7th film in a franchise, I really wasn't expecting much. I did, however, expect it to be good, at least, and I thought it was that, in my opinion. Now, I do agree, like, the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes was really slow. It was really boring, but not for me, because I was with a sexy lady, so I just enjoyed kissing on her and talking to her during that time. But the first 40 minutes of the film is slow, though, you know, so if you ain't got a sexy lady with you to kiss and hug on, you probably go to sleep. But once the second act picked up, it was just I was engaged the whole time. There was some surprises here and there. I would say my favorite scene was the T-Rex scene, believe it or not, and that was really short. I wish we would have got more of the T-Rex, but I do like the joke they added in to that scene, because it's basically the people who woke the T-Rex up out of his sleep, and he chased them and scared them. And then he threw their boat, the water raft back. So I thought that was really cool. I just wish it was longer. I wish we would have got more of the T-Rex, because he's barely in it. I know they wanted to incorporate that scene in the first film, and maybe it would have worked, but that first film is a classic. I don't think they can recapture the magic. I think they should try to do something else. This is pretty much a cash grab franchise at this point, but the kids in the theater loved it. The sexy lady I was with, she loved it, but she did agree that the first half was really slow. But I enjoyed it. The only bad thing about it, you know, the theater I was at, they didn't have any recliner seats, and this was a new theater we both was trying out. But yeah, I was expecting for dinosaurs to eat people, so I don't know what people was really expecting by this being a 7th film in a franchise. Another nitpick I have is Scarlett Johansson. She cannot act. She sucked. I wish they would have just placed her somebody else. She cannot act for shit in this movie. At sometimes it looks like she don't know what her role is. Sometimes she's trying to act, but I think she was best in the MCU, and that may be, the MCU may be a curse for her, because that's what she's popular for. So she sucked. The music sucked, because they tried to incorporate feelings from the first film, and you see little throwbacks they did from the first one, but the music placement was just odd. They tried to capture that emotional feeling with the theme song, and it just didn't work in this film. And another nitpick I have, like, these dinosaurs, even though I like seeing dinosaurs, I think the T-Rex and that mutated one was the best out of all of them. But most of the dinosaurs, they look fake. They look computer generated. They didn't have that real feel like the first 3 films had, especially that first. That's why I say Part 3, Jurassic Park 3, is better than this one. The dinosaurs were just more realistic. The story was just more compelling. And it was just a better overall structured film. So, but Scarlett Johansson, man, she's trash. She cannot act. But, you know, the other characters was pretty cool. But I thought it was a fun film, especially when it picked up. But like I said, that first half an hour, it was just a waste of time, you know. But like I said, I enjoyed it because I had a sexy with me. So yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting. Now, I don't know what a lot of people is review bombing this or saying negative. I mean, what were you guys expecting? Like, are you expecting something groundbreaking from a 7th film in a franchise? So I think they're still going to keep making them, because this is just a cash grab movie. I enjoyed it, and that's about it. I gave it an 8 out of 10 as well, because I would say Yeah, I could say an 8 out of 10 because I enjoyed it, you know. And when you have a sexy lady with you, it just makes the experience better. So, yeah, that's pretty much my review. The music sucked. Scarlett Johansson, she can't act, you know. I didn't, you know, at some points in the film, you forgot she was even there. Like, she didn't stand out like the other characters did. I would say the family story arc stood out a little bit more, in my opinion. But I don't know. That's my review. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.